Good morning. I'm in here in the greenhouse, and I've got one of my buckets to show you. This is one thing that I have done over the last couple of years that I have really kind of enjoyed the most. It's really been exciting. And that is the addition of a little container gardening. I had not done that in the past, and trying to get a few dead leaves out of here that have fallen from the trees. It's really been fun, and it's amazing to me the variety of different things you can raise in buckets, or in containers. These are just inexpensive. They're from Walmart. They're in the painting supply section, and they're just fun. You know, I've had sugar snap peas in them this spring. And I had lettuce, and I'll throw in a picture of the lettuce to let you see that. And you know, it's just been nothing but fun. Now I've got beets in them, and I've got one bucket planted with radishes. I picked a radish yesterday. So, you know, I cannot urge you enough. These are just too much fun. But now there's a couple of things you need to know. There's not a lot. Make sure, of course, it's got some drainage holes. Some people put the holes, say, an inch or two up from the bottom so that it has a little bit of retained moisture in the bottom. Mine are just right on the bottom. So it's kind of however you want to do it. But I wanted to talk a minute about what you use for soil in your buckets. You know, I would refrain from using just topsoil, because what's going to happen is topsoil doesn't have all the humus in it. You want a potting mix for your buckets. Here's one. Now, that's not what I used. This is a Miracle-Gro. This is what I put in my little pots to start plants with in the spring. But I think, scared myself there. Scott's Hyponex is what I've got in mine. It's about half peat moss, and that's what you want. Okay, that's what you want, because what's going to happen with potting with just topsoil, and it's going to look attractive because it's inexpensive, but what's going to happen is it doesn't have all the humus. It's not going to stay loose. You're going to start pouring water in this thing to keep your plants growing, and the next thing you know, you're going to have a 5-gallon brick. So try to stay away from just plain topsoil. Go with a potting mix, or if you want to use garden soil, do so, but mix it with peat moss. Go about 50-50. Give yourself plenty of stuff there. I'm going to tip this over. I don't know if I can get it to where you can see, but I've actually got a golf ball sized beet in there, and then some smaller plants, because the first seeding very little came up, so I seeded them again and went a little heavier, and now I've got, I think, 5 in here altogether, and that's just about right for a 5-gallon bucket. Beets are great for a fall garden, and I'll tell you why. My take on why. Beets, the tops are edible. Okay, so you can plant a bunch of beets in the fall, in the late summer, and you know what? If you have a frost coming and your beets haven't quite made beets yet, that's okay. You can harvest the tops. You can eat the tops, and the same goes, you know, when it comes time they get to full size and you harvest them. Don't throw the top away. That's the good part. So, all right, not much to tell this week. I've had to work Saturday, so I didn't have very much time. But I wanted to check in, and I wanted to tell you, like I say, the buckets and container gardens have been fun. It's been enjoyable to do. It gives you a lot of flexibility to throw a few extra little things out there that you wouldn't have grown otherwise. And so give it a shot. Give it a try, and I hope you like it as much as I do. All right, thank you.